Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Hakodash.
Double honors as always to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders at Great Millstone who mean well. Peace and salutations as always to the elect, Great Millstone Dallas. Right here, another week to push the glorious word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, uplifting the names of our power. Yahweh, all right, through the name of his only begotten Son, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. All right, who in these latter days we have received, all right, the gift of the Holy Spirit, which has been sent down from on high, right, through the right hand of the Most High, in the form of the Comforter, all right, which has ultimately brought us into remembrance of everything that we would need to know to understand why we're in the position we're in, all right, and how we get access out, all right, and that's through the blood of Yahweh Shai, man. All right, perilous times, let's get that in the book of, I believe that's Timothy, all right. We're living in perilous times. We're living at the end of Esau's world. All right, things are turning up, and while you're seeing all of these distractions being put before you, Esau Edom is definitely moving forth with his NWO. All right, spreading. It's a mental war. Okay, it's a war on your mental, your physical. Okay, it's a war. It's a chemical warfare. He's waging all manner of war against the people. Right. We just witnessed some ice come down that was hella weird. It didn't melt. Okay, your head's hurting. You just sinus issues in January.
Yeah.
You know, how the hell you get? Where does sinus issues in January come from?
Yeah.
Right? Something's off with the atmosphere. Esau's doing something.
Yeah, people sneezing like hella early. Yeah. You know, and it isn't even in the spring yet.
I had, like congested, can't sleep at night.
Can't sleep. Yeah.
Shit, your nose is stuffy. Shit going down your throat. Yeah. Stomach fucked up. Yeah. Blow your nose, you sneezing like 50 times.
Yeah. That's like allergies, but that,
Yeah.
It's like
winter.
Night sweats.
No, we just
Yeah.
It's just a weird vibe in the earth, man. And this all has everything to do with how out of order everything is.
That's right.
This devil gotta go.
This devil gotta go. Go ahead.
Con. This is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come.
Right. Perilous times. Somebody get the word perilous.
That's right.
Read it again.
Con. This is verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come.
Right. We're living in those perilous times, man. Okay. Keep going.
Con. Verse 2. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy.
Right. And that's all spread through this social media.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody's proud. Everybody's out of order. This place is ready for judgment, man.
Yeah.
If judgment is not on your mind, you're not in the truth. If you're not looking at this place in the spirit of Lot, who wanted judgment and was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, because everything you hear is just out of order. It's wicked.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you have this selective outrage from these Americans that want to be mad about Epstein, but everything your system stands for has been rooted in Epsteinism.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Damn.
Music videos.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
It's all creepy, freaky. This whole America is one big Epstein island.
Yeah. Tacky.
Did you hear about the Michael Jackson thing?
I didn't hear it. I seen it, but I didn't put it.
He made that thing, whatever that thing was called, Neverland or whatever.
Oh.
To save children from them.
From him?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because he knew what was going on.
Yeah.
Because it most likely happened to him.
They turned it on him, so he was doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. This place is completely out of order, man. And these are normal things you hear every day.
Yeah.
Knowing that there's a big worldwide pedo ring.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like everybody's just moving on with their lives.
Yeah. And they saying it's right down the street from us where we're at. The South Lake, they say is prominent Edomites who was on that list too. Right down the street.
Damn.
Yeah.
Houston is big in that whole child. It's not, and see what they're trying to do with the news is trying to, and you notice they're only showing girls who look around 14, 13, as if there ain't no little children involved.
Yeah.
Or little boys involved.
Boys.
Damn.
See, Esau Edom is the devil. Even when he's allowing you, the scraps he's allowing to come out so that people can just, do videos on it, it's still redacted. It's still, shit is covered up.
Yeah.
And they said basically there's so many people on the list that if we arrest them, the whole government will be will collapse. So we're not gonna arrest him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Trump
what
said move on.
Yeah.
That's why on the cool, that's why Puff got the time he got. Due to the surveillance that he had in his crib.
Yeah.
They said the who's of who is on that camera.
Right, and they went and seized all of the information.
Yeah.
But they present this story to you and find clips that they've been having and create this whole story and scenario. And the whole time, man, Esau Edom is just, what did this say? Corruption shall be overcome. This is a corrupt society, man.
Right.
See?
Niggas got 3 million redacted files, bro. 3 million redacted files and images and videos, bro.
Those children now, 13, 14 years old now, they was young when they got them there.
Oof.
Hey, I think about them fucking high school yearbooks.
Yeah.
Those are just menu for kids for these people, man.
Damn.
That's wicked, man.
Wayfair,
Wayfair.
yeah, they was shipping children around.
Wow.
Yeah, they was using these websites, and you'll see an item that's like a pair of shoes, but for $100,000. But in code, the code on there is talking about a little black boy or a little girl, and basically they're shipping. All right, and in the book of somebody get that in Revelation 18, where it talks about all of the things that Babylon had, the cinnamon, the odors. Read that. Who got that word perilous?
I got it. Oh, you got it.
Whoever got it.
Yeah, this is for the word perilous. It's G5467, and it's the Greek kalipos, and it's outline of biblical usage. It says hard to do, to take, to approach.
Hard to take. A lot of the stuff you hear is like, God damn. But we have to live in the midst of it. We have to fulfill Lot. All right, we're basically in the spirit of righteous Lot, which was one of the sons of God. Okay, I remember somebody saying he was a heathen. No, he was of the righteous lineage.
Yeah.
It's just that ultimately the Lord used Abraham, and through Abraham, all right, of that lineage is going to return through him.
Yeah.
Okay, and through Isaac and Jacob, and be Israelites. Before we were the Israelites, we were known as the sons of God. Lot was one of the sons of God. Okay. I believe it was Abraham's nephew, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So hard to read it again.
I believe that was Haran's son.
Yep.
Because he's the one that died.
He's died. Yep. Abraham's brother died, and he basically kind of took him in.
Yep.
You see, and as Lot was in Sodom, all right, when the scriptures say this is a spiritual Sodom and Egypt, we're witnessing basically the same shit that he was witnessing.
That's right.
See, but it's even greater now. Okay, spiritual Sodom and Egypt. Sodom was ran by Canaanites.
That's right.
That was the land of Canaanites who originated there.
Mm.
So we're living in a similar scenario under a similar priesthood who are involved in all manner of decrepit practices. And you believe the Lord ain't gonna come destroy this place with that type of information just lingering around? And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
Okay, remember Babylon is Epstein Island. Babylon is a big, gigantic Babylonian cult church.
Yeah.
Basically.
Hollywood, a big Babylonian church. All type of rituals take place, magic, sex slaves, temple harlots. When you see a woman make it to the top, like Kim Kardashian, they're temple harlots of the day. Cassie, they're passed around. All right, and whatever little talent they have. What talent did Kim Kardashian have outside of opening her damn legs on camera?
That's the only talent she got.
Yeah.
She only got in there because they're pops.
There you go.
Yeah.
These people are empty.
Yeah.
Empty so-called celebrities, man, full of Satan. Read that again.
Full of Satan.
Full of Satan, man. Beyonce, Jay, everything's dark now.
Yeah.
Listen to the music. It's like it's not culture. It's just a bunch of damn dark images and demonic imagery. The eyes all black. It's demonic.
That's why they got wear shades, because they spirits they threw.
They threw.
Yeah.
Yep, they don't like to look in mirrors. They don't keep mirrors in their house. They'll cover them up. They got them. Because, and like you've heard, like people like Johnny Depp, for instance, like you know, he said he don't like to watch his own movies because he don't want to see him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you like Sasha Fierce with
Beyonce.
Alter egos. The casting couch is real. You know what I'm saying? Like the elder was going into them being passed around. When you see a female race to go to the top, hell, the men too.
Men and women.
So, you know, but back in the word perilous, and it's G5467 kalipos, and it's outline of biblical usage. It says hard to do, hard to take, hard to approach, hard to bear, troublesome, dangerous, harsh, fierce, savage.
We living in a time where breathing can make you sick.
Yeah.
Drinking water. Here it is, you got water, you got access to water in your crib, but you don't want to drink it.
Yeah.
So you go get bottled water.
Yeah.
Worse.
Damn poison.
More poison.
Right.
Bro, that's
It's complete
Yeah.
hell, man.
yeah. And we even knew that, like in if brother stayed in particular states, and like little cities and whatnot, they would have some like terrible ass water. You could taste the lead, or like,
Nasty.
or you could and smell it. So that's when bottled water became more so popularized. But then you started reading the damn ingredients on the bottled water. You just be better off drinking from the faucet.
How water got ingredients?
Why they
Yeah.
got water? H2O.
Yeah,
Got ingredients in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
And they got you with that damn Dasani bottle. It was blue.
yeah,
And when that came out, if you didn't have Dasani, you wasn't shit.
yeah.
And if I may add, that Dasani was the worst one because it had that
It's the worst.
potassium chloride in there.
Yeah,
And that's a degree drug that they use in lethal injection, man.
yeah,
And it's in the water.
It's in the water. Potassium chloride.
yeah. I think,
Growing up, sink water. That's all we
Yeah.
did was sink. We
Yes.
put it in a glass pitcher.
yeah,
The holes, that green hose
Yeah.
on the side of the house.
Take that
Your
shit.
dad would save an orange juice, Minute Maid bottle. Just keep filling it up.
that was what that faucet water was the base for your lemonade,
Yeah.
for your sweet tea,
Everything.
for your Kool-Aid, everything, your ramen noodles,
Ramen
everything.
noodles, hot dog water.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now we're living in perilous times, man.
Man.
And it's on every level. It's not just one thing. It's every damn thing. See that? Now, what did we?
I got. You got it. You got this one.
Start at 11.
Whatever you,
Because you can start 11 down. Revelation 18:11. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their frankincense anymore, merchandise anymore.
Yep. So when this place falls, it's gonna ruin the whole world economy.
Yep.
All right. Even with the nations trying to get outside of the dollar, once this place is destroyed, it's gonna mess up the infrastructure for the whole beast system. Okay.
Man, the last time I flew to New York and just looking at that plane over that ocean and saw them ships, I saw a Revelation out there. I was like, man, this shit is real, bro.
Yeah.
All them ships bringing in. I was just thinking about this right here, bro.
And we here.
Seattle
Yeah.
too.
Seattle, all the ports, bro.
We here. We living in it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's crazy.
That's why the World Trade Center was where? New York.
New York, yeah, right. World Trade Center. Verse 12, Revelation 18-12. The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and what? Thyine? They pronounce that? Thyine wood and all manner of vessels of ivory and all manner of vessels of precious wood and brass and iron and marble.
Yeah, 13 is the point.
Yep.
So these are all of the things that America gets imported from different countries, and they also export a lot. Okay.
Verse 13, and cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine
Well,
flowers.
see, this is how you know Babylon the Great ain't
Yeah.
over in the east, because why would they need frankincense imported from
Uh,
the east on that level
Mm.
when it's basically known in that region? All right, on the east. The frankincense you have access to is imported. All right, from overseas.
Makes sense.
Okay, so Babylon the Great. I was looking at this one Christian dude. I think I sent it to you, Apostle, and he was talking about how it says it's a city. So
Yes.
it can't be a. Tazama did a video on it. It says Babylon the Great is a great city, but I'm like, what city? What one city just controls
Everything.
all of the kings of the earth, as Babylon is described?
None.
What one city is doing everything we're reading about, all right, as far as export, import? What one city is this going to be speaking about? It's speaking about America,
Yeah.
Right.
okay? And a city can be likened into a great kingdom.
mhm.
Yeah. Well, a city
This
is
is-
as big as city is as big as its citizens.
Citizens, that's right.
Yep.
You're a citizen of the United States. This is a big, gigantic city. It is split into 10 regions or zip codes, all right? So this is the great city that the Holy Scriptures talk about. And you Christians are still trying to figure out a way to separate the great judgment that's coming, all right, to America from the Scriptures. As if this place is just going to get away. Here it is, a Christian will be all into the Bible and all into God, but be a Trump supporter. And Trump is a part of all of the bullshit. He's just the face that the elites have put in front of you to represent their enterprise.
Yeah.
Along with the likes of Elon Musk. They're just the front guys.
Yep.
As
Have
a
you
matter-
seen that picture with Elon Musk
Yeah.
sitting behind the president's
Yeah,
chair?
yep.
They're just like CEO, front man CEO of this country. That's
Right.
all it is. It's just a corporation.
And they were just basically letting you know that we're moving forward with a technocracy.
Yeah.
The brain chip guy, which Elon, it came out in the Epstein files. These elites look at guys like Trump and they look at them as Goyim too.
Oh yeah.
They basically like let them do it, put them out in the forefront and let them do our bill. And then they got blackmail on them through, all right, pictures and videos and freaky shit that they do. So all of it is just a big corrupt system.
Yeah.
Trump is under heavy blackmail.
Oh yeah.
He can't do the bidding of the American people. He has to do the bidding of Israel, which they got spy technology on all of them. They got video on all of these niggas. Okay? To keep them basically in check and in line. This is why the truth shall set you free. Even like Floyd Mayweather, 50 Cent, all of them got something on them.
Yeah.
They can't freely speak what they really want to speak.
Right.
Their soul doesn't belong to them.
That's right.
So as we get closer to the end, we're seeing now we're better off than them niggas.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
We didn't miss out on nothing.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay?
Everything here is tainted.
It's tainted. It's a tainted environment. So it's a Barakatah Yahweh Shai
That's right.
for keeping us from this world, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Although we go through hell and it's hard, we're better off than these niggas as we're getting closer to the end.
Yep.
And the value of this truth is becoming more and more clear. You got niggas with millions and billions of dollars that are through,
Yeah, depressed.
depressed, empty,
Out of there.
out of there, hurt.
Got everything
Through.
they want.
Everything they want.
Yeah.
Everything
They
they
got the
want.
money, so that's their commodity.
Yeah.
And that day, the only commodity gonna be worth something is having this. That's the only commodity seeking. Mercy.
That's it.
And you can see the difference because, like the elder said, hell, Jake suffice. You get back a decent tax return.
Yeah.
So you gotta get a little return on a little investment you got going. We cool.
Yep.
But here it is, like the elder saying, you got Jake just throwing it all away, worth hundreds of millions,
Right.
and sitting here depressed, looking crazy as hell, bro.
Nigga going to jail.
Yeah.
They got baby had to beat his wife. Like, nigga, you a millionaire. All of these niggas.
Tank just went to jail again.
Well, yeah,
All
oh,
kinds of
yes.
shit.
I believe he's running from some kind of oath that they trying to
Yeah,
get him
he
to.
is.
I think so.
You can
Tank.
You can see it in his eyes.
Yeah.
So Floyd tried to get him to, he really wasn't down like that.
Mm-hmm.
But he threw.
Now
That
that's
makes
come
sense.
On some level, he's compromised, but I think they trying to get him involved. When you start to see a nigga constantly getting messed with by the police and
Yeah.
the different situations pop up, they're trying to get him. Remember Floyd went to jail?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay?
Got him.
Got him.
Right.
Lil Wayne, T.I., there's always some type of case that pops up.
Yeah.
And ultimately they'll go missing for a little while and they'll just come back.
And it's all-
Boosie.
You don't even
Yep.
hear about the shit no
Yeah,
more.
yeah, well, what happened?
Yeah.
They did Cat Williams like that.
Cat, with all of them. He's compromised too.
Yeah.
Right.
Dave
Well,
Chappelle.
speaking of
Dave, all of them.
Her last one.
Last one of them, man. And they're talented.
Right.
Yeah, but they're through now. Finish that point.
Revelation 18 and 13. And cinnamon and odors and ornaments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep
And beast and sheep. All right. Go ahead.
and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men.
See,
Mhm.
slaves and souls of men. These are the things that they've been trading all around the planet Earth.
Boy.
See, Ezekiel 28. See, they trade literal, they have slaves. These are sex slaves.
Right.
When you hear about the Epstein thing, these are literal slaves that are being sold and passed around the planet
Yeah.
Earth. And here it is in America alone, all of these hundreds of thousands, somebody look it up, how many children go missing a year in America? Worldwide, it's millions,
many
but here in
children go
America, it's in
missing
the
in America,
100,000.
Andy?
That's hella people.
Yeah. Shit, the popular. Yeah.
This is the AI overview typed up on Google. Approximately 360,000 to over 460,000 children are reported missing in the U.S. annually.
Annually, that's yearly. So imagine 300,000 people.
Yeah.
That's the population of Irving. Wow.
Yeah.
That's hell of people, bro.
400,000.
Imagine a football field. That's some of them
Oh,
hold
my
what,
God.
60,000.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they say this also. They said, while this figure seems staggering, over 90% are found quickly, often being cases of runaways or family abductions. Fewer than 1% of cases are stereotypical kidnappings by strangers, though thousands of cases remain active and unresolved.
Yeah, right.
And
Well, they
yeah.
gotta protect, you know,
The-
they
yeah.
have to protect, you know, 'cause
Yeah.
they gotta protect the elite. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah, we see what you're doing, AI.
Yeah, 'cause- and then look up worldwide how many go missing a year.
Oh shit.
Even AI is compromised.
I just wanted to add just what the brother said. This is the FBI database example. Recent year in 2024, there was 349,557 missing persons reported involving youths entered into the FBI system. This was just in 2024.
Now this one is very staggering, gentlemen.
Scary.
This is the AI overview. Around 8 million children are reported missing worldwide
That's
each
just
year.
children. What about adults?
Yeah. Yeah. With significant numbers of reports originating from the United States, the Great Whore, India, the UK, and several European nations. These cases, which include abductions, runaways, and lost children, represent a major global crisis, though many children are found within a short period. But then once again, but then there it goes once again.
You have these women going around shopping, they have their children with them, the children be running around,
Mhm.
they don't
I
even pay
can't-
attention.
Yep.
You know?
That shit, I can't stand that shit.
That shit irks me, yeah.
That shit is bothering. I be wanting to say, man, get your fucking kid.
Yeah, yeah.
You like it's dangerous.
Yeah, children just running around like, what are you
The
doing?
parents ain't even watching them.
But yeah, they ain't even watching.
They shopping them and on the phone and shit. It's like, the child 5 miles away from your ass, you on the phone and shit.
Yeah.
The size of New York, like, how many people in New York every year disappear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a city disappearing every year.
Right. So it says slaves and souls of men. Animals. They got the best of the animals. They got animals in captivity.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And souls of men. How do you trade the souls of men?
Yeah.
This AI shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The heart is deep, man.
Yeah. And
What
then
would a man give in exchange for
For
a
the
soul?
soul. There
Yeah.
you go.
just like that it's that one Jake Channing Crowder off that
yeah.
Pivot podcast. You know, with that mindset, it's easy to for Esau to have access.
Yeah.
Oh, you can have my soul for 100 million.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he could just print the money and give it to a nigga.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
have the nigga thinking he rich.
Yep.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And having the nigga thinking he really doing something. They're like, nigga, you're a monkey.
Yeah.
Here, monkey.
Yeah, like Obama and Michelle.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. It was
See
little
that?
monkey.
Clown seats on the ass.
Yeah.
That's just, Trump is a
Nasty word.
Yeah.
nasty word.
Every time you look up, it's just something. It's
Childish.
You can't focus on one thing. Is all they're gonna keep you going, man.
Yeah.
But this place is guilty.
Yeah.
Of somebody getting Nahum 3. Your nakedness should be seen, or your skirt should be lifted up, and then Ezekiel 28.
Oh, damn.
That's what we're witnessing right now.
That's it.
We're witnessing the beginning of the downfall of Esau.
Yep.
Because the first step to judgment is revelation.
Yep, to be revealed. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whose comings will be after the working of Satan.
Yep.
So if you want to know what Satan would do if he ruled the earth, look no further than the Edomites, the elites that rule this world, man.
Especially Amalek.
Oh, man.
You know, and that's why they emanate, their spirit emanates to the Talmud. They linked in with the Talmud.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to start in Ezekiel, or does it, brother?
Whatever.
I got Ezekiel.
What else?
Nahum 3.
Just get Nahum 3.
Okay.
That's that bloody city.
Yep.
You want to start from the top?
Bloody city. I mean, whatever you think.
Yeah, we can start from the top of the jump. This is Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city that is full of lies and robbery, and the prey depart not.
Woe to the bloody city.
Because dude said the city, right?
Yep.
So here we go right here. Woe to that bloody city.
Right.
I'm talking about America, man.
Right.
You know,
Right.
woe to this destruction.
It is technically talking about Nineveh.
Mhm.
But Nineveh, today America, which Nineveh was the capital of the Assyrian Empire.
Mm.
All right. This also speaks in a future judgment to
Yeah.
Babylon the Great.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But see, Nahum lived, all right, to see the fall of what Jonah prophesied about.
Nineveh.
You know what I'm saying? Nineveh.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So what the Lord had declared that was going to come upon Nineveh, it didn't happen in the time of Jonah.
Yeah.
But he possibly came back as Tobias. Because
Mm.
remember, the fish tried to swallow Tobias.
Mm.
And then he got to see the fall of Nineveh. You see, the fish literally tried to swallow Tobias. I read that. The brother brought that. I was like, God damn. So that could have been, it's just a speculation,
Sure.
not doctrine, all right? But that could have been, Tobias could have been Jonah coming back because he fervently wanted to see it fall.
Yeah.
And then it tells you that the fish tried to eat Tobias and swallow him up, but he got away.
Yeah.
And eventually, as you keep reading, he was happy to finally see the fall of Nineveh.
Yeah, because his father told him, get the hell out of
Get
there.
the hell out of there.
He said he believed what the prophet Jonah said.
Yep.
You know, now I noticed, they would have called Jonah a false prophet back then.
Right.
Because he prophesied the downfall.
Yeah.
In 40 days, and
Yep.
it didn't happen.
It didn't happen. Yep. And the city of Nineveh didn't repent and do what was right. The Lord used them to judge the northern kingdom.
Yep.
But they continued in their wickedness. They did at one point repent. They were so bugged out. They had their cattle fasting.
Yeah.
Heathen, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know, of course it was Jacob in there too, but eventually the Lord allowed them to flourish. He allowed them their judgment to build.
Right.
And at the time of Nahum, what we're witnessing is the fall of it. But it mimics what's getting ready to happen here to Babylon the Great, which is the modern day Nineveh.
That's right.
Because Nineveh is in the region of Babylon. Right? Go ahead.
And this lines up as the Revelations we was just reading about.
Yep.
It's almost like a continuation.
Yep.
I start verse 4. It says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft.
Right, the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft. And when you look up Sardanapalus, the last ruler before Nineveh fell, he was a cross-dresser.
Dang.
So Nahum was living, all right, and witnessing the very same shit we're witnessing, where your leaders are a bunch of freaks and creeps.
Just like you had your man Bad Bunny up there Sunday at the Super Bowl. He's had videos where he's cross-dressed, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the video, even at the Super Bowl, it was like a quick glimpse of it, but they had two men grinding
Mm-hmm.
on there.
Yep.
Wild.
Yeah,
Witch,
that was
mistress
fun.
of witchcraft.
Goes on to say, that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft.
Right, and this is why you see places like Japan. The West is responsible for all of those sodomite, weak-looking men. Because after the war, basically, when America goes into these countries and sell it, basically they buy nations over to their bullshit. So basically, when you look at how weak men, and these nations are fighting back, Japan, China, even Russia, they're fighting back of the psychological damage that the West has had on their men. They're getting to the point of now we're going to war. We need strong men.
Yeah, they don't have it.
And they don't have it, especially in Japan. What they did was they erased the warriors out of history and started presenting, gay men. And his witchcraft goes deep.
Yeah.
Hey, you had the samurais,
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
You don't got that shit.
They don't have that no more.
Yeah.
Now over in Japan, the men are they look weak and wimpy.
Yeah, like those ones that they have, the pop singers and all that.
Yeah.
Look horrible.
Feminine.
Look like the female.
Look like female.
Anyway,
That's the West. The West did that. When they went over there and did what they always do,
Skinny jeans.
they changed the history, they changed the textbooks, and that masculine image of men, all right, became something looked down upon. Same thing here.
Well, Esau is that hey, the world has been corrupted by the wine of Babylon.
Yes. They sell it to nations through their whoredoms. So nations are bought over into their BS.
Yeah.
See? This is why they want regime change everywhere. Where they try to act as if they really want good for the people. No, you want to go over there and basically push your bullshit. And see, now he's getting ready to be drawn into Iran by the small hat.
Yeah.
And it's not going to work out like he thought. Even his own Arab allies are saying, look, if you strike Iran, our bases in these regions, we're not going to help.
Yeah, they said that they restricted the airspace for them to fly over.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because everything's done to fulfill prophecy.
Prophecy.
It says that all that Confederate is going to turn against you.
Yep.
You know, and then you're going to be like surprised and shocked. Like, why is this happening? You retarded?
Yeah. It's all the bullshit you did. The Dragons of Arabia.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, here it is. You got a whole bunch of friends, and you shit on all your friends for years. They do the best. Everything you want them to do, they do it. You shit on them constantly. And then when the time comes when you really need them, you expect them to be there for you, standing 10 toes down.
Right.
You gotta be insane in the membrane.
Yeah.
They got those Arab League of Nations.
Yep.
That brotherhood that's over there, they're not finna go for that. It's like you just brought out, the Dragons of Arabia.
Yeah.
You even have these Hamite countries bucking up to eat. Like, nah, bro.
With Russia.
Yeah, they're like, nah, we ain't taking no more. We that Moism, that all that LGBT stuff y'all got going on, we don't want it.
Right.
We're not having it. So they're cracking down on those laws for their people, and they're not accepting no more bullshit.
Because the EU, the beast system, is really what helps build up those. After Esau brings all of that chaos to these different countries, especially those Hamite countries.
Yeah.
All right. The IMF goes and loans them, the money. All right, and the EU, basically certain programs these different nations will have access to. All right, committing fornication with the beast, with the whore. But see, now these nations have come to the conclusion that there's not only Esau wants a new world order, everybody wants one.
Right. and everybody done been made rich by Esau. So, they're like, look, why can't we just be the ones in the forefront?
That's it. Yep.
Yeah, what is that? Revelations 18 goes to the merchants wax rich.
Yeah.
I think 18:3.
Yeah. To the abundance of her delicacy. Because back in the days, the reason why America could get over on people is because once they dropped them bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the world was like in shock and like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And then what happened? Not too long after that, they had the dollar become the world reserve currency.
Yeah.
And then everything was in America's favor. Everybody was afraid.
Yep.
So they started making money and taking that money and building up their arsenal, building up their infrastructure, their country. To where now you can't just roll up in there like you used to back in the day.
Like Iran, you can't just roll up over there.
Because it ain't going down like that, Lieutenant.
Right.
Here it is. You was in your prime. You was in your prime. Now you coming to the point where you elderly.
Yep.
You gotta walk with a cane. Your left ankle's effed up.
Yep.
Your knee and your back. And then the other nations, they're vigorous now.
Yep.
That's what they let the weak say I'm strong.
Yeah, they're looking at how they're peeping what's happening. Okay, so in Venezuela, they were trading. All right, and look at all of the sanctions that have been put on Russia. They haven't lost a step. Okay, Venezuela, they're trading oil. All right, and money outside of and currency outside of the dollar.
Yep.
Other nations are now seeing. All right.
Yeah.
But
you know what? It's the same rule or the same play from the playbook. They did it to Iran. Iraq. They did it to Libya. Any nation out there that did step outside the dollar, and selling their oil, America was there to make sure that their leader got taken out and that they will reverse back to the dollar.
Yep. I got one. This is the book of Jeremiah 51 and 44. And I will punish Baal and Babylon, and I will bring forth out of his mouth that which he hath swallowed up. And the nation shall not flow together any more unto him. Yea, the wall of Babylon shall fall.
That's it. Yeah, because they've been a major, what they say, hegemony. So that hegemony right now is really untempered water. And the nations are starting to see through it. The more defiance the nations bring against America, the more they see that their power isn't what it used to be.
That's right.
You know.
Yep. Revelation 18:3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, primarily through taking in that dollar.
Yep.
If you want to buy oil, if you want to buy coffee, if you want to buy gold, you have to have dollars on reserve. See, and this is why nations are trying to formulate, all right, alliances, which is the elites behind it anyway, to basically trade outside of the dollar. Okay? And Trump basically is being used to basically try to get ahead of the game, and basically everything is going to implode.
Right.
Because the small hat is involved.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing's
They're
going to go good.
destroyers.
Yeah.
They're like the Bhagavad Gita, I have become destroyers of death, the destroyer of worlds. That's pretty much them. That's a parasite that must be eliminated.
Yes.
Lord will eliminate them. That's the only thing.
There was a book out called You Gentile,
Mm.
and when there was a Jewish historian, he quoted that we are the destroyers of the earth. Nothing you can do, basically roughly paraphrasing, will be able to satisfy our needs because we want a world of our own.
Yep.
Yada yada yep.
Well, the scriptures say, I'm sorry.
No, you got it.
The scriptures say that, except those days shall be shortened, that shall no flesh be left to be saved.
That's right.
You
Yep.
gotta get some.
Yep. And now these regular Edomites are finding out that the small hats don't give a damn about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look at you just like they look at niggas.
Yeah.
They don't care about nobody. They ran off with the blessing.
Hey, Jake has been immune to being at the bottom so long.
Yeah.
They've learned to adapt. So
Yep.
now when Esau started boo-hooing, they're like, what the fuck you crying for?
Right.
What you crying, boo?
Right.
Yeah.
Because what keeps the average everyday Edomite, we'll go back to Nahum, happy is somebody to blame.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why the new Trump, this whole thing it started with blaming immigrants, it started with blaming niggas, it started with blaming Haitians, he started Haitians
Yeah.
eating cats. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Now don't-
Niggas eating cats.
Yeah, now them niggas.
Moab.
Yeah.
Yeah, Moab been eating
Yeah.
cats for years.
Now them
Nigga
niggas.
can't eat a cat?
Now they filing complaints on Nike. Because Edom now they're talking about racial discrimination.
Yeah.
Look, bro, if you a Edom, they filed a complaint on Nike, and Nike just keep resisting. Like, look, we not giving niggas up. Jake, because Jake is the flavor, bro.
Yeah.
Jake designed the Jordan. Jake is the cash cow, bro.
Right.
That's it.
It's point blank, period, man.
But that's how all these corporations became rich. dude.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
The elites basically are running out of options to keep these average Edomites pacified.
Yeah.
So they get ready to just come and blame the Iran for some type of terror attack. Something is coming.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Here it is. J.D. Vance goes on the news in the midst of the Epstein, and he's talking about weapons of mass destruction. You know how long you think people go fall for that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iran, and we have to stop them. Netanyahu been saying that for 33 years. You ever found this thing? Man, what, 15 years old when he said this shit?
yeah,
We've been talking this since,
Bro,
since I was in high school.
Netanyahu, there's literally been the same playbook. So they got weapons of mass destruction, use the media to demonize them, go invade, destroy every goddamn thing. And then years later, you hear the people over there were actually happy.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Free health care,
Yep.
free education.
Yep.
Yeah.
You start a family, you get a stipend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
But then they'll use the U.S. media to paint the leader as a complete Satanist, and then get a few, people to talk on the news about how horrible of a leader he is, and you Americans will cheer it on like, well, look at you over here.
yeah.
Yeah. Now it's turning on you and you can't handle it.
Yeah, you losing. What the hell are you worried about an agenda in Iran for?
Yeah, and it was and if I may, it was y'all remember that Edomite, he's a retired Army General, Wesley Clark. Yeah, and he said the notion of a U.S. plan to destroy 7 countries in 5 years refers to a controversial claim made by retired U.S. Army General Wesley Clark.
Yep.
And look and I'm gonna read the 7 countries. It says the countries listed in the alleged plan were Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, Iran.
Hey, in that Do they say that belongs to the Trilateral Commission as well?
This one,
Satan Ain't Exposed goes into those 7 that belong to that. No, you good? Yep.
yeah, this one it didn't say it, but it's just like it's on point, man.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like they really just like to insult your intelligence. Like, bro, everybody wasn't gonna remain sleep.
Yeah.
You know.
In ancient Rome, the people were stupid. So what the emperor would do is, say we build an ark, and to say how strong their empire was, and people would clap. Like, well, nigga, you losing.
Yeah.
Right. Wow. Shit.
Down. And Trump is doing the same thing. He's getting
Yeah.
ready to build an ark. An ark, which represents, it's a lot tied to it, but basically it's pride.
Yeah.
Like they have the Ark of Titus. Nero built an ark.
Mm.
And here it is, you got Trump talking about building an ark. Let's go back to Nineveh.
This is
Nahum.
Nahum 3 and 5. And it says, "Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will destroy that, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame."
Shameful spewing has been brought upon Esau, Edom's glory, man. Just like it happened in ancient Nineveh, we see it happening now. His skirts being lifted. All right, they're taking shit out of the textbooks. All right, you had, like, Esau will basically cut off a man's rod and make him eat it in front of his children. This was an everyday practice. That's why we don't give a fuck about you regular everyday Edomites, because after we left the hardcore bondage of the fields, basically we just went into another captivity.
Yeah.
Through the bankers, the contracts, and you still had free reign to do whatever the F you wanted to do to the tribes.
That's right.
You poor Edomites. That's what really got you, all right, made you feel like you had something, was your ability under the system of Edomite supremacy to torture Israelites.
That's right.
See?
And then you notice Jake, prevailed.
Yep.
They had thriving communities when they were left to their own.
Yeah.
And Esau was what? Damn, how that ninja, how that nigger got a piano?
Yeah.
Niggas that have He got a piano. Esau mad.
How that Negro get it?
How he get anything?
Right.
So what happened is Esau Edom started, he passed welfare, and these programs were ultimately supposed to help farmers and poor Edomites. And Jake ultimately got up in there through Esau Edom passing particular laws, civil rights, although it was a snare, it allowed Jake access to certain things.
Yeah.
And now ultimately Esau's mad that niggas, that basically after all these years, the nigga is pretty much either above him or they're right along, they're in the same boat.
Yeah.
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 Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
Why do you tell us?
Well,
Yeah.
you know what the scriptures say? The scriptures say the plowman shall overtake the reaper.
That's it.
Eventually, Jake gonna put their hands on Esau's neck, but Jake is, Esau pretty much now is down at the bottom where Jake was.
Yep.
Yep.
I've been seeing some. I had to not be sending me videos. All y'all send me videos. I'm seeing young Jake now starting to slap these crackers.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw that one?
The one he slapped the shit.
Out of him?
Right.
Yeah,
He
Jake.
asked twice, right?
Yep, he slapped him twice. Man, you better not touch me. I was like, wow. Yeah, Jake, who roused him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's heavy, man.
I got to preach up. This is Obadiah 1 and 2. "Behold, I have made thee small amongst the heathen. Thou art greatly despised."
You're not having children.
Yeah,
Okay, you're
that's
shrinking. Okay, if you had such a high IQ, you forgot to have sex. If you're so superior, why is your woman's womb so still? Edomites have the most stillborn children out of any race.
Yeah.
And the retarded children. You see the Edomites pulling this retarded nigga along, little baby, the eye, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Edomite have more retarded babies than any other nation.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? Slow. You know what I'm saying? They be mad as hell. Gotta go on vacation with this nigga. He get an attitude, they calm him down. That's hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, and now you got Jake children, because Jake didn't used to have the retarded baby.
Yeah.
But, it's the medicines and the different, the TV, the technology is bugging Jake children.
Yeah.
And then they give them psych meds. because basically Esau wants everybody on his level.
Yeah.
He wants, even when you come out of the womb, they give you formula, which basically is made based upon the genetic makeup of an Edomite child. You see what I'm saying? They're basically, his whole MO is to bring everybody down to his base level.
Right.
Damn, that's sad. Sick. You on top of the world. You own everything.
Right.
What's up?
So why you so through? So you become small. I'm gonna read that again.
Man, you gotta go to the Hebrew.
Yep.
God,
Somebody look up that word. Small.
Yep.
I believe it's katan.
Yep.
I'll grab it in the letter here.
Yep.
This is Obadiah 1 and 2, and it says, "Behold, I've made thee small amongst the heathen. Thou art greatly despised."
Especially the small hat and the Western Edomite.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, you know when you go to
Katan.
Job, the 30th chapter, where it speaks about them being base men. You know when you go to the Hebrew there, it says men of no name. Because pretty much they don't really have any reputation. That's why before it said that they chased them away as a thief.
Job 30.
You know, so pretty much they had the only fame that Esau really has is destruction.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, robbery, murder, grape.
What's the culture? What's Edomite culture?
He snatches everybody else's culture.
Yeah.
Says his. He's like
Yeah.
a snail.
Look at vocab.
Yeah.
Yeah, that word is katan, H6996, and it says, insignificant, unimportant.
Like the Wizard of Oz, once you got up on him, you saw how absolutely low level he was.
Yeah.
That's why he kept all type of traps and
And snares.
snares. And people couldn't, because he knew once you saw him, you were gonna be like, "This nigga ain't."
Is this the man?
Hey, then he had one pant leg in the sock behind the camera doing
Yeah,
shit.
he was complete weird. Like, wait a minute, this is him.
Yeah, that's
Is this the man that made the world to tremble?
That's basically what we're saying.
Hey, can we get that same scripture in the NLT once the brother finished reading it?
The last one I got was least, as in least of the flock.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of interested to see what it says in the NLT.
Gone. This is Obadiah 1 and 2 in the NLT. It says, "I will cut you down to size among the nations.
Damn.
You are greatly despised." Salaki, it says, "The Lord says to Edom, I will cut you down to size among the nations. You will be greatly despised."
Yeah, that's why in Isaiah 14 it said that the Lord broke the staff of the wicked, the scepter of the rulers. You know, and then pretty much what the Lord is doing is systematically breaking you down and bringing you down to what you really are.
That's it.
Like that movie Planet of the Apes, when that dude Caesar went up into the cave, and then he got locked in that thing, and he pretty much resorted back to his nature.
Yeah.
That's what Esau's going back to. They're going back to their nature, being back at the bottom where they belong.
That's it. Yep. The caveman, you know, he got out of the caves, he was able to shave the hair off his back.
Thanks to us.
You know, put a suit on, and everybody looked at him like he was yeah, it was Jason. Civilized.
We civilized this fact.
And more civilized, but it worked against him.
Yeah.
Because he used everything they gave him to enslave, to basically turn it on him.
Yep. He lived with his animals. As they said, for the Moors, he's the more domesticated. Like, you gotta get some of these chickens and pigs just walking in the house. Like, you gotta get them out the house.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. You go to ancient Europe. I mean, these Edomites were nasty. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Oh yeah.
These kings and queens, they were musky.
Yeah.
They didn't bathe.
Bathing once a year.
Okay, they were complete nasty. Columbus and them, when they came over, you hear the horror story. They were eating each other. They were a bunch of goddamn savages, man.
But then they had the nerve to call us savages.
Yeah.
You are what you eat.
Yeah, but see, what the Lord did was He gave the king the world into the hand of the bases of men.
Yep.
Or that's Daniel 4:17.
That's it.
It shows you, man, the power of the Lord.
Boy.
You take a nobody to take down somebody.
Take down somebody and rule the whole entire planet Earth.
Damn, boy.
See that? Now, what was
That
that?
ain't power.
Right, that's on 3. I don't know if you saw more of that.
No, it was another one we called for.
Ezekiel?
Yeah, Ezekiel 28.
Zeke.
Zeke.
That's how happy
Yep.
Zeke. You look at Zeke.
Oh, Salakia, that was actually that was actually once a month. I believe it was with Queen Isabella.
They bathe. Yeah, they didn't
Yeah.
bathe a lot.
Yeah.
They view water as a being on your skin as a bad thing.
Yeah, then you had the Khazars.
Yep.
Because you had Ishmaelite historians who used to go sit and have counsel with the king. And with their wife would be sitting there, her crotch, her JJ hanging out, and she's picking lights out of her,
I think it's like a lot of them wearing dresses like that,
Yeah.
high heels,
Yeah.
to walk over
Yeah,
some shit.
high heels were created to basically in Europe, I believe.
Yeah.
So that basically you can not your foot wouldn't get in the feces because they would just defecate on the ground. They would throw it out of the window.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. They
I
would.
guess
They would.
as we just said, I don't have a pot to piss in the window and throw it.
Yeah, they just
That's
move
when it
their
came.
behinds
Yeah.
out of holes. They had these holes in the castles and the buildings. They would just defecate just down the wall.
Yep. And this is why he wants control of the internet because now everybody's figuring his ass out.
Wild wolves.
He's become small among the heathen. The Lord is chopping, and really everybody outnumbers him.
Yeah.
He really tries to put the term minority on you, Jakes, but really he's the minority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's the immigrant.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Lord will take him back to his country.
Yeah.
He's
You start-
a piece of work.
He's a cold piece of work, man.
You start looking at the administration's family background, especially with Trump. Got a damn German immigrant grandfather, I think. Like all these niggas are immigrants, bro. And then they always like to throw that, well, this is a melting pot of immigrants. Okay, to some degree that's true. But just like our brothers from the northern tribe said, they said we were here first. They said our brothers and sisters who were brought here to slavery, they were welcome. Y'all wasn't. I forgot which tribal chief said that, but he said y'all wasn't invited. The white man wasn't invited. He said our brothers and sisters were, but y'all motherfuckers wasn't.
And even Gad, said, look, there's so much land. Why don't you take ours? You could have. David was even willing to share.
Yeah.
To show you this devil, But you know what? Prophecy had to take place.
That's right.
The truth had to overcome Gad. So that's the only reason why it went down the way it went down.
That's right.
Understands? Well, because the great offense we caused.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly. Yep. We'll start at the top.
Ezekiel 28, right?
This is Ezekiel 28 and verse 1. And it says, the word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus says Yahweh power, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God and a power. I sit in the seat of God in the midst of the seas.
Right. So he was able to trade. He got proud. Right. He was the ports. He controlled the seas.
Yeah.
Right. And that was a Canaanite.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, now the modern day Canaanite is Esau.
Yep.
All right. And then somebody get Wisdom of Solomon 12, but get it in the GNT if possible, where it talks about the odious works of witchcraft. Okay, now, because when the scriptures say this is a spiritual Sodom and Egypt, okay, what is it literally is it saying? It's deeper than just it shit being freaky and nasty. Right. It's the literal priesthood from Sodom, which were the Canaanites,
works of witchcraft
is ruling here today through Esau. He's ruling under that same order. All right? Wisdom of Solomon 12 and GNT.
Oh, it's verse 4. Let me see if it.
Right, because basically, a lot of people. What was that? The Genesis. It said basically we can't use Ezekiel 28 to talk about Esau because it's talking about a particular prince that really ruled in Tyrus. And dumbass, you don't think we know that?
Yeah. It's like okay, yeah, Mr. Wise Ass.
Yeah.
And.
But the whole thing foreshadows what's getting ready to happen to the modern day Prince of Tyrus.
Yeah.
This is an ever-living document. We can go into the ancient world and get a clear understanding of what's getting ready to happen based on previous things that took place in history.
That's right.
It's called from Nero. Yeah, they ain't saying that it's Nero from back then, it's the spirit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ecclesiastes 1:9.
Yep. And that's literally the spirit that was in Nero back in another body, okay, doing what he does best, man. Scheme, plot, and be a freak.
Yeah.
Okay? So this is the modern day Tyrus. okay, ran by the modern day, because when the scriptures say, somebody get that spiritual Sodom in Egypt real quick. Yep. This is,
I got this is Revelations 11:8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of that great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified.
there you go. Spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. And when you go to Genesis, the 10th chapter, I was looking it up, but we ain't got to get it. It tells you that the Canaanites were the ones who spread into the land of Sodom. So when you go into Sodom, all right, in Gomorrah, and this being the modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, it's basically the same environment from the priesthood on down.
Yeah.
Okay, the Druids, they got all that bullshit that they were into from the Canaanites. We're living under the ancient order of the Canaanites right now.
Yeah.
So the Prince of Tyrus literally mimics the fall of Esau Edom, because he would be ruling with that same man. Because where did the Greeks and the Romans get their gods from? The Hamites.
Yeah, especially under the order
Egypt.
of Alexander the Great, the four generals. Yep, Ptolemy and all them.
Yeah, that's what
They stole all that.
Right.
Yep.
It went to Egypt, but where did Egypt get their shit from? The Canaanites. Where did the Canaanites get their shit from? Babel, Nimrod.
That's right.
It's basically the same God, the same priesthood, all right, passed down and renamed and rebranded, and it's here today.
That's right.
It's an actual order that runs this earth, and it's tied to the spiritual demon Satan. Somebody, you got that in Wisdom of Solomon?
Start at top.
Start at 3 or 4, where it talks about.
Well, they got 3 and 4 mix.
Yes, yeah. I think just started because right before
Yeah,
it's
just
5.
start right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 3 in on the GNT. You hated the people who lived in your holy land long ago because they did horrible things. They practiced magic and conducted unholy worship. They killed children without mercy and ate the flesh of blood of human beings.
You're hearing about that now in the Epstein files.
Yep.
Damn.
Where do they got it from?
Yeah, spirit cooking, all that.
Yeah.
This is why Lucius Mullins, which the only thing that from the research that he did, he was off on. He said that small hats are Canaanites. They're not. He says the curse of Canaan. They're not the Canaanites, but they do practice what the Canaanites practice.
Customs,
And all the other nations.
They killed children without mercy and ate the flesh of blood of human beings. They were initiated into secret rituals.
Come on, man.
Man, in
What's
which
that, the secret council of the
the
wicked?
wicked.
And who's it talking about? What does it say? The heading of it? The sin of the
Canaanites.
The Canaanites.
The sin of the Canaanites.
That's right.
So when it says this is the spiritual Sodom and Egypt, basically we're living in that same environment of that shit right there.
That's right.
It ain't just the nastiness, like you said.
Yeah.
It's everything that comes with it. You know, every empire had a priesthood. On the left hand side.
Yep.
You had the Magi's in Egypt. You had the Chaldeans, the Babylonians. You know, and each one of them had, like in Egypt, you had the princes of Zoan. You know, the wise. Each you had the wise and the Teman. So every empire, every nation had their own, form of so-called smart ones, intelligent ones, and the priesthood.
Left hand priesthood.
Left hand side. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep. Let me read. Go ahead. What you about to say?
No, in which
Let me-
parents.
Let me read this real quick. This is Genesis 10 and 19. And the border of the Canaanites was from Sidon, as thou comest unto Gerar, unto Gaza, as thou goest unto Sodom and Gomorrah, and Admah and Zeboim, even unto Lasha. So Sodom and Gomorrah was inhabited. That when we read about the story a lot, Canaanites were ruling in that area. So the nasty activity, all right, that was going, because you got to understand the law, statutes, commandments were centered around separating us from the works of the Canaanites. Okay, so everything the law says not to do is telling you that to separate you from the BS that they were doing in the land.
That's right.
Okay, having sex with women on their menstrual cycle. Okay, having sex with close family members. It was just completely out of order.
Debauchery.
Debauchery, man. And now we're living in that same environment. There's a reason it says this is a spiritual Sodom and Egypt.
Yep.
It's deeper than a pride flag.
Man, for real.
This place is ran the wicked demonic order, and now we're living at a time where it's all coming out. See?
I will read the next verse. That's all. I'm trying to find that map that you just read, but I don't have it. It covers a lot.
Yeah. Yep. So Lot was there, just like we're here, spiritually.
You.
You know, just like Abraham, he was literally in Babylon. He was born in Ur of the Chaldees, amongst the true Christmas and all of those idols and shit that are now here today, subtly being presented.
Damn.
He saw it in its purest form.
The roots. He's seen the roots of.
Separated him from that shit.
Yeah.
See, and the same process is taking place through us, man. Okay.
One more verse said in which
Start over. Let's hear these nasty. Let's hear the nastiness again.
nastiness.
All that nastiness up in the place.
Verse Psalm 12 and 3 in the GNT. You hated the people who lived in your holy land long ago because they did horrible things. They practiced magic and conducted unholy worship. They killed children without mercy and ate the flesh and blood of human beings. They were initiated into secret rituals in which parents murdered their own defenseless children.
Parents bring their own children to these sacrifices.
Yeah.
Remember,
Parenthood.
one of the main gods of the Canaanites was Molech. And what was he? You know, he was just a deity sitting there, bugged out, tongue hanging out with his hands out.
Yeah.
The hands would be hot, heated to burn your child to Molech, man.
That's when they would play music to muffle out the sounds of the
Yeah.
crying child.
The mothers would,
Right. Now they get the Planned Parenthood is a temple to Molech.
Yeah.
McDonald's is a temple where they're feeding people human meat. You know, we're here again, man.
And you know that McDonald's, the arch really, if you look at it, it's really a goat hoof. You really look at it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we just.
That makes sense.
13.
Yeah, because if you look at it, it looks like a goat hoof.
Mm.
You know?
Sheesh.
You know, I mean, it's just something we extrapolated, I don't know if there's any evidence on that, but it makes sense.
Through the spirit, they worship the goat. Just like in Egypt, they had the goat of Mendes. Okay? And really, their aspect is dual gendered rebellion.
There you go.
You know? So, there's some more on that?
Yeah, it's a little more. I'm gonna start over again. I'm starting at 5. Yeah, start at 5. Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 5 in GNT. They killed their children without mercy and ate the flesh and blood of human beings. They were initiated into secret rituals in which parents murdered their own defenseless children. It was your will for our ancestors to destroy these people.
See, and see, when you see a lot of these celebrities, their child dies or they become trans. These are sacrifices. Okay, all of these dudes' children, these celebrities' children just die, or somebody in their family just died.
Yeah.
That's why if you close to a celebrity, get away from that nigga. He'll sacrifice your ass.
Absolutely. So what's that one the girl she said? She had a whole family murder in Chicago. What's the black bitch got?
Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson. Yeah. Serena
Nicki Minaj,
Williams.
same thing.
All of them.
Damn.
Yeah.
Queen Latifah.
Yep.
All of them. Either it was somebody in their family that was taken out. Floyd Mayweather did it. Remember, they said he was watching his friend a couple of years ago. He was talking to his friend on FaceTime and he offed himself or something. That was a sacrifice.
Yeah. You got to do it, bro. I think he probably converts him into that shit.
John Travolta?
All of them.
really? Yeah.
All of these people, man. Little John's son just, you know what I'm saying? Not that he's relevant, but when you look at him, he all skinny and shit now. Like,
His son just got put out of the lake.
Yeah.
No John's son just got put out of the lake.
He started getting back into the
Fitness.
fitness, and then he was getting on the camera more.
Yeah.
He had something going on where like dealing with TV series, and then this happened.
Yeah, then his son is just.
Yeah.
So these are initiations and rituals, man, that are going on right before your very eyes. But they have the media to present it as something that really, these people are working wickedness, man.
Yeah.
How do thousands, hundreds of thousands of people just go missing?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Now, I have this in the book of Luke, 17, and I start at 26, all right? It says, as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it also be in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank, they married wives. They were given in marriage, and they talk about angels. Until the day Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Likewise, also as it was in the days of Lot. They did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. So when Yahushua returns, he's returning to a Sodom, Canaan type environment. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Bozrah? So now we understand why the destruction is going to be that devastating, man.
Right.
Devastating. Because of the wickedness that's going on, man. And we can't even it's only so much we could say. It's so much wickedness. We
A lot.
right. And we don't. What we know is a lot. Just imagine what we don't know.
Yeah.
So this place got to be destroyed. Where else was we at?
Ezekiel 28.
You gotta go back there or whatever.
909. Select.
This is back in Ezekiel 28, and read verse 2. It says, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a power, I am a God, and sit in the seat of Yahweh in the midst of the seas.
See, and this is what he's trying to do. Remember, Revelation 17 said, Babylon the Great sat on many waters. That represented the people.
Right.
You see, they want to try to, they're trying to set this up as to be the head of the NWO. And it ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
It's too far gone.
Right.
And how are you gonna bring these crazy ass citizens into a system like that? It's gonna take brute force. You gonna tell all these people are crackheads. They can't go outside after 7 o'clock and stay confined into this 15-minute city. Man, nigga, please. The weed man live outside of. I got to get to the weed. They gonna be bugging out. I gotta go get my medicine. Americans are gonna fight. But see, the Lord has Americans in because you look at other countries, people are rioting, and here it is, America just found out what their government is really involved in. They ain't doing shit.
Late. Them motherfuckers.
They ain't doing nothing. But
Gossip.
they eventually
Complaining.
it's just complaints. And see, who it's gonna take is the middle class Edomite.
Yeah.
The red-blooded American who was invested in this place to really see Trump ain't for us. And they're figuring it out, but they're going to be the ones to pop it off. Okay? And during that time, you niggas are going to be a target too, because they're looking for somebody to blame for the fact that their blessing and inheritance has been taken from them. So they're blaming it on food stamps. They're blaming it on welfare, DEI, when DEI benefited the white woman and the Edomite homosexual
That's crazy.
more than anybody. Food stamps benefit Edomites more than anybody.
Yep.
But they use niggas as the face of these things because the elite know they got to keep the average Edomite pacified. But after that shit it's going to wear off. Okay? These Edomites are going to kick off a civil war.
Oh yeah.
Okay? And then everybody going to go to war. It ain't going to just be a race war. It's going to be all manner of war.
Class wars.
Yep.
Like in the movie The Purge. Bankers. They gonna go after the bankers, the magistrates, the senators,
Gender wars.
judges, gender wars.
Right, because niggas are tired of talking on podcasts. When it ain't no 911, Ronell is gonna go get his lick back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He ready. There's men waiting for the lights to shut out just to get revenge because they couldn't see their child or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These women got away with a lot with their power under the serpent.
That's right.
Okay? You got a lot of wicked niggas too, but ultimately, it's going to just be an all-out war.
Yeah.
And this is the environment Esau wants, so he can be the phoenix that rises out of the ashes. But the Lord...
They rise up a one-winged bird.
It's a mythical bird that goes back to Egypt. But it ain't gonna work for him. The Lord said evils are gonna come up on you from which you didn't even know.
Yep.
Go back over here.
Yeah,
So stand now with thine enchantments.
Right.
Yep.
suddenly.
See, it's gonna be Sutton too.
What's that movie? It happened just all of a sudden. Bushwick.
Yeah.
They were
That was
just
a bad
finna-
movie.
They were just about to walk up the stairs from the subway or something, and it just popped off all of a sudden.
Took him 2 hours to get to the helicopter, right?
Yeah.
Hey, what was she doing? Living with somebody. that
There was
protected
some, yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's one guy, he helped out, but he ended up getting perishing at the end.
Mm.
You know, she's did she get away? But I don't know. But it was all out
I
war.
think she did. You know, that's Esau movie though.
Yeah.
Get away.
She looked, she found somebody.
Not in this movie.
Yeah.
No ass is
The
cooked.
last white man on earth, featuring
Mhm.
Whoopi Goldberg.
That old.
They say she was in the
That
fountain.
old. Yeah, that old.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah, I can believe that.
They say she walking the party, pick up some toes, eat anything.
Oh man.
Oprah, all of these
Oh,
people are
yeah, like-
Satanists.
Whoopi Goldberg and Oprah Winfrey. Don't look for a sequel, we catch you.
Picking up toes like mini Snickers. Huh?
Oh,
Take
man.
the Skittles and shit.
And them niggas ain't gonna die until the missiles come.
I'm glad. I wanna
Oprah
see
ain't
them
gonna
get-
never get old and die.
Nigga woman got a chin.
She got a chance. So the missiles gonna have to get her.
Well, she drinking that blood.
She, you know what I'm saying? She look all young and shit. These people, and you look at them and people be like, oh my God, they look so healthy. Oh my God, she's so beautiful to be.
Just
She's been 200 years old. Been in a talk show. And now she look all young. You see it?
She was doing deadlifts on TV the other day.
We know black don't crack. Come on, man.
Hey, well, you know, like she showed the picture, like when
The
he
blood?
was out, and then when he's in the prison, he aged like 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
That's why I had access to that blood.
Ellen DeGeneres, have y'all seen her lately?
Oh,
Yeah.
Is her show canceled?
Yeah.
Bro,
She
you
look like-
wouldn't even recognize her.
Really?
She like some old leather.
Through. And you
Oh,
know,
man.
on her show, she has the Epstein,
The building.
the building. It's a temple.
I saw that.
It's a Canaanite
they showed that.
temple.
Mm.
Yeah, Ellen degenerate.
Yep. Ever since their show cut off,
Oh,
she
shit.
got access to that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
to
looking
that,
horrible.
to that,
That
to that
Dream
juice.
Chrome.
That
Oh,
chrome.
that G Chrome.
Yeah.
That chrome dome.
And they got AIDS.
That G Chrome.
All of them got AIDS.
Yeah.
Ain't no real talk, cause they lacking vitamin B like a mother.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna get out of method now. It's real shit.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Like
And that wasn't medical advice.
That wasn't medical advice. None of it is.
Yeah, no medical advice. I just woke up on my sleep.
That's what she looks like now. Through.
Yeah, put it on the camera. Go
God
ahead.
damn. I'm a white bitch.
Hell no.
Hey. Through, bro. Absolutely out of there. Absolutely out of there. They cut her off.
Gotcha, bitch. Uh-huh.
No more Chronodrenner.
Yeah.
And a little G Chrome.
Then her road dog got locked up, you know.
Yeah.
Puff used to stay a guest on that show,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, okay.
Just imagine what they were doing.
Oh man.
My goodness.
Shit, cocktail blood shots. It's wild, bro.
Ugly as a mother.
Lord, it's cold.
How did that nigga get a show? Why was that thing on TV? Right.
They had a video with that dude that Puffy was paying to drain him of his blood.
Yeah, I seen it the other day.
Yeah.
But Puffin looked different. Yup.
Yeah, he was
That
paying
black
10
under his
G's.
eyes.
10 G's.
Drain him of his blood. Yeah.
Yep.
Took them out on the boat because like the maritime laws are different from the land.
Yeah, so they can do
land.
anything they want to do.
They had him up there just hooked up, bro, just draining us through the blood. 10
Oh.
grand a pop.
Well, that makes sense. Why
Allegedly.
so that makes sense why they was on that island under maritime laws. Then
Yeah, they can do anything they want to do.
okay, that makes sense. That's wicked, man.
All this gonna be done away with anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wicked.
Yep.
Ezekiel 28:2. It says, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus says the Lord Yahweh, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am Yahweh, and I sit in the seat of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, in the midst of the seas. Yet thou art a man,
Right.
and not Yahweh.
And see, now he got Palantir. See, that's why Noah, Yuval, he said basically, we now have technology that ancient tyrants wish they had. See?
That's right.
And that's through AI. So
Well,
now he can literally be God.
This the end of the world.
Yep.
The knowledge shall increase.
Right, right.
Because that was gonna be the very thing that's gonna bring you down, your military, your greed, and this, technology the Lord gave you, which pretty much was set up to propagate or to push the word of the Lord to the four corners of the earth.
That's it.
In the end.
That's it. That's it. So this is the mother of all harlots. So all of those kingdoms that we read about, they're all basically here again through this whore. But they've been blessed now with technology that because ancient tyrants had forms of technology, okay, but it's never been like this.
Right.
Okay. You got something? You got reset. Get a few more and close it out.
Can I read this really quick from what you had just
Break it
said?
down.
It says, it's just on my phone online. It says, America combines, you were talking about all of the ancient empires. America combines Greek philosophies, education, democracy ideas, Romans law, its legal system, republic structure, and Egyptian symbolism, architecture, and some iconograph.
Right, and then when you look at the worship system, who did the Greeks and the Romans go to? Primarily to get their wisdom.
Egypt.
Egypt.
Yep.
Okay, and where did Egypt get their BS?
From the other Canaanites.
The Canaanites, Babel, all of that. So now we understand why this is a spiritual Sodom and Egypt. And the stuff we're seeing now basically validates the scriptures.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah, because it's like you said, it goes far beyond just the mole activity. That's just like the debauchery of it. But what else was going on back then?
Yeah.
Because you think that Sodom and Gomorrah was just a bunch of moles,
Yeah.
they're into bestiality and that's it. No, it was a lot more than
It was a lot more.
Man.
It's a lot more. I'm gonna do some study on it, but I mean, really, it explains it in Wisdom of Solomon 12.
Yeah.
That's really all we need.
Yeah.
That's why, if I can add, that's why the Lord in the law, that's why he told us in Leviticus 18 not to do after the land of Egypt where we're gonna dwell and Canaan. You know what I'm saying? Not to do after their ordinances.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come.
The law was anti-Canaan, literally.
Yeah, because that's what the Lord said. This is the reason why I'm kicking them out. So if you do the same shit, I'm gonna kick you out too.
Yep. And
That's
now,
exactly what happened.
and now look, you got heathen over there today. Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles
Yep.
until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. So they're over there doing even worse.
Right.
Okay, and it's not the Canaanites this time; it's the Amalekites.
Yep. Hey, why is it that they don't talk about those tunnels in New York anymore?
Nope.
Right.
They want to find them rats down there with them hats on.
Vocab never brought it up.
Ooh.
Heavy mattresses and shit.
Oh, ugh. Baby strollers all up in the motherfuckers and shit.
Yep. And the small hat is in the Epstein file. He there too.
Oh yeah, but they ain't gonna be mentioned.
They ain't gonna be mentioned. Shit. What's the old boy in a wheelchair? He was there.
Hawkins.
Stephen Hawkins. Now what was that nigga doing?
Right.
Freak.
Just free. Why y'all fly that nigga?
All
Because
type
y'all
of freaky
nasty.
shit in there.
Oh man.
With that crazy ass fucking mummy teeth he had.
Yeah, he was just sitting, bugged out. Like, what is he doing there? Like,
Handicap lift.
what was
and
that?
shit.
There's a picture of him on the like,
Mummy
what
tooth.
was he doing?
Hey, he was like that eunuch that wanted to deflower the virgin.
Yeah, he's just sitting there, probably chasing little kids around in his wheelchair, doing donuts and shit, showing off.
Look, just turning around here.
Oh
The mummy teeth in the front.
Yeah, he was that was a demon.
Yeah.
You know, his whole life went into disproving the Most High, and then your ass end up in a wheelchair folded like a laptop, like a cheap suit.
Yeah,
Like a
through.
strip club receipt.
Intelligent.
You got folded for real.
Intelligent PJ.
Yeah, and he's like a wise man in this world.
Yeah, him.
Jake will look at him as more wise than us.
Right.
Yeah.
Just.
That's the intelligent.
Yeah, they tell them, please.
Hell no. Stephen Hawking. This place is through, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that in Leviticus.
Oh yeah, you can play that.
God, this is Leviticus 18. I start at the top of verse 1. When you read in the heading, it said laws on immoral relations. It says, and the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, I am the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai, your power. Here's the point. Verse 3, it says, after the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do. And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall ye not do, neither shall ye walk in their ordinances. So the Lord is telling us, you know, the Israelites not to do after the land of Egypt and the land of Canaan, man, because they were wicked as hell, doing all manner of unrighteousness, man. You know, and immoral, like it says in the heading, immoral relations, man. You know, and the elder broke down some things. You know, they're getting with their moms, aunts, dads, they're getting with everybody, man. You know, and it goes in. I can't remember exactly where that is. What, you know, but yeah, they were wicked, man. You know what I'm saying? It says don't go and walk after their ordinances, their ways. You know what I'm saying? Just like spiritual Sodom and Egypt.
That's
man.
literally Sodom and Egypt, right?
Exactly. Spiritual Sodom and Egypt.
The
And that's-
Canaanites in Egypt.
There it is. Exactly. You know,
Wow.
which lines up directly with Revelations 11 and 8, man. You know?
Those are the broken cisterns. Drink from your own cistern,
That's
man.
it. Right.
Stay here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that's that strange woman.
Yep. It never worked. It never worked for us.
Never did.
All right. Or even look at all these celebrities. They threw Denzel trying to act like he into Jesus now. No,
No. He looking crazy now.
he threw.
Yeah, because you know he all that shit coming out. They showed him at them Diddy parties, so he trying to clean up his image.
Yeah. TD Jakes was there DJing and shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Walrus.
Yeah,
He had
Tank
the,
top.
he had the flower shirt on.
Tank top.
Raising the
Yeah,
roof. You
white
know
people on
he
TV.
got to do some nastiness. A black ass old nigga raising the roof, hanging with P Diddy. You know some freakiness going on with that.
Trash. Fucking DJ Walrus.
DJ Moore.
Oh man.
Let's read a little bit more.
Oh man.
Yep.
This is Revelations 17 and verse 5. I start at verse 4. It says, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet colors, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abomination and filthiness of her fornication.
Yeah, and that just shows you, you know, the alluring, you know, spirit that America has.
Absolutely.
You know.
Verse 5, and it says, upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
Yeah, Babylon the greatest conglomeration of confusion.
Man.
You know, the mother of harlots, you can worship whatever you want here, and the abominations of the earth. You know, that whole lifestyle, you know, I mean, just every immoral, indecent, sexual thing you could
Think
do,
of.
you could do here.
Yeah.
You just gotta be, you know, in that higher echelon to get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
That mission was important. It wasn't for the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, letting us realize prophecy. You in darkness, you won't understand prophecy.
Yep.
So this place is a mystery into the. By we was in the world going to church. We didn't put Babylon, a mystery of this with America today.
Right.
But I wasn't privy to the
Secrets.
secrets,
Yeah.
the prophecies. When you don't have prophecy, you in darkness, man.
Yeah.
You know.
And that verse 5, when it's all caps, that's when you look it up, it's like it's strong emotion. It can convey excitement, wow, urgency, or serious intent. That's a serious thing. You know, you see all caps, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and also anger, because we know what? Indignation is the righteous what? Righteous anger of the Lord, right? Yeah, so that's why those caps are there.
Mother of all harlots. All this wickedness going on. And Jake mad at Corey Holcomb for saying a woman should have children when she's younger.
Think, man,
That's selective outrage.
Yeah.
tired of these different words. Man, fuck these people, man.
All of them just, everybody, the Lord clearly, because he through now.
Yeah.
He ain't getting shows. Hey, the Lord ain't playing with you, Jakes. And we like,
Corey,
but we living at a time, hey, the Lord getting ready, all of them about to lose.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They've been winning. Hey, the phone even had to agree.
Yeah. And I told him 2 times. I saw him.
Yeah, I
probably
just
3 or 4
no,
times.
me and you, Kadar.
Yeah, I told him 2 times when I saw that, the white man's the devil.
You like, yeah, you kind of,
You right.
yeah.
He be talking. I just, I stay away from that shit. Young brother, he was talking to me. I was like, yeah, man, we talked for a minute, but
Talking about Corey.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And the show he did here, we went.
Yeah,
Me, you.
But basically, you gotta uplift your Yahweh Shai
Absolutely.
to be covered.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So even certain celebrities, and which he ain't really like, but certain of those Jakes that we like,
Yeah.
y'all better repent.
Yeah.
Cause y'all be using like the dude Craig, which I like Craig.
Yeah.
He talked about the difference between a wife and a concubine. I'm like, come on, bro, where you get that from?
Right.
And nobody was talking about
Nobody ever talked about that shit, man.
Yeah.
And the fact that they even bringing out that women should have children younger and it was
Yeah.
it's healthier. It is.
Yeah, it's true.
But a woman will hear that and go crazy when your ass was 14 and 15. You was fucking security guards,
Yeah.
campus supervisors, preachers,
Yeah. Corey, who graduated 10 years ago.
The cafeteria.
Yeah.
cafeteria man,
The cafeteria.
Yeah.
painters.
Jake with the herringbone and the
They
beans.
always wanted
Yeah.
an older man. Now they get creeped out when they see R. Kelly and shit. Now they
Yeah.
because they can't get the
Yeah.
you know, they can't get the
Yeah.
women.
right.
That's it.
They got
You
a
know,
bullet
they
on.
watch.
That's it.
They watch. They you know.
Wash stuff, so now
the
they
lips
mad.
are hanging
True.
out. It's looking like chitlins.
Yep.
Shit don't got the viscosity it used to have.
4 niggas done climbed out of
Ain't
them.
no snapback.
Ain't no, now got
No
the
snapback.
rib gold.
Snap that.
That nigga don't work anymore. Yep. With your name tattooed on your back.
Damn.
Like nigga, you can't see it.
Yeah.
Or a butterfly, the tramp stamp.
Oh, man.
Yeah. The on them rolls that covered it up.
Mike.
It's crazy when you think about it too. When you read Deuteronomy the 7th chapter, the Lord told us
Yeah.
to destroy everything breathing
Yeah.
in Canaan. And look what that, because we did, look what that grew to today.
Jake made covenants with him.
Yep. Damn, that's the Lord knew. Look what this is what it grew to today.
Yeah.
Because we didn't do that back then.
Yeah.
This is what it grew to today.
Yeah.
Like when you
But
really
that-
think about that,
they had to go down there.
kind of prophecy, but
Yeah.
you still would be like,
Yeah.
Yeah, he said don't make no marriages with their daughters.
absolutely
Don't make nothing.
Yep.
He gave us a separate law for the rest of the heathen in Deuteronomy 21 after you take them down. But those 7 nations,
Yeah.
which can be fulfilled in Canaanite, he said nothing, no covenant with them, just
Yeah.
ignore them.
Yep. He said nothing breathing when you read NLT.
Hey, they told Esau not to deal with them. He
Oh,
went
so
and did
Esau
it
did
anyway.
it, yeah.
They were like, stay away from these people. They're sick. And Esau was like, I gotta go get him. He trying to get his pigment back.
Yep.
All right. You know.
If I can add real quick, because when the brother read in Revelation the 17th chapter and verse 5, I just want to, maybe I'm tripping. If I'm tripping, just disregard what I'm about to say, but ain't the mystery Babylon the great, the mother of harlots and the abomination of the earth, don't they add up to 666? Ain't they each of them 6?
Yep.
Okay,
Go
nah,
to-
that's what I
go
thought.
to the Hebrew.
Yep.
Right. Okay, come
I
on.
did a lesson on that.
Yep, I remember that.
Yep.
Because High Priest Ariad did spoke on that and broke it down.
Come.
That's pretty much what it breaks down to, because that encapsulates everything. That 666
Right.
is not just a number, it's not just a UPC code.
That's right.
It encapsulates all of Esau's, the whole system,
Come.
the whole beast system.
And why now the infrastructure is in place now.
Yeah.
For them to try to accommodate MOTV.
That's in the Hebrew handbook. I was just reading. I was just looking at that like a week ago, bro. That's the spirit.
So we got the PDF?
Yep, I got it right here on my
Yeah,
phone.
send it to me because I had it on my other one. So
I was just looking at this.
Wow.
Funny they say it's linked to Emperor Nero, too. Through,
Yeah, I seen that.
yeah,
I seen that.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's BS.
You know, I seen it, but I don't. Yeah, I never really tapped into it. But at the end of the day, that's the Nero's just back.
Yeah.
He's helping to push the shit.
Yeah. And they getting it.
Okay. Because I remember somebody didn't Nate and them try to bring that out.
Yeah, because he had his inscription on the coin,
Mhm.
and that was the MOTB back then. It was already fulfilled. So pretty much what you're saying is you're a preterist. You believe that all the scriptures have been fulfilled. Then
Man.
Wow, them dudes.
Then what you teaching for that? It's been
Right.
fulfilled.
Right?
yeah, because that's a major prophecy to let us know that we're at the very end, just before Yahushua comes back. So why would you even mention that? That was talking about Nero back then. But then it's like every 6 months to a year, 2 years, he keeps changing the breakdown. Now he's trying to slide and wiggle in there, that the MOTB, like Elder Pastor said, he knows that the MOTB is the microchip. But he can't come out and say it because he's been wrong as the day is long every time, Elder Pastor, corrected him on a breakdown. He's always been wrong.
So he's just an honorary child.
You would think by now he would, would just show you like that dream he had when he lost the oil.
Yeah.
He don't have the oil anymore now. He may get it before the kingdom, or he may get it in the kingdom. We'll see.
Right.
else got anything else?
That's
All right,
it,
man. So hopefully y'all are edified. That's the reason we do these lessons, man. We want to give all praises to the Heavenly Father.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
And double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
So,